What's up, everybody? This is Goyo. How's this for fair weather, friend? Goyo's doing the second Smyrna Surf Lodge Surf Report in as many hours because the waves are good. We got offshores, which hopefully will stay. I know you can see that squall out there. Sometimes that can kind of turn the wind around, but we got fairly good offshore flow. I'll show you something just kind of interesting, just in comment. If you look at the angle on the rain there and the angle on the rain there, see how like winds offshore on the squall off to the south, to the left, and then it's onshore on the one to the right. That's a fun little fact. Here's a fun little tidbit, but let me zoom in on this so you can see the waves. This swell literally has kind of picked up as we were sitting there having lunch. The tide hit about medium about an hour ago, and all of a sudden we just had pretty big sets coming in. I was out there, it was kind of crappy and not so bueno, and then all of a sudden we got some bomb sets coming in. This doesn't look that good, but there's one coming that just came across the outer reefs. Should be hitting here any second. We'll let you see that. Hopefully it will look good, and we'll inspire you to book a surf trip to Nicaragua. You can come down here and surf with us. You have not wanted to surf the last couple weeks. We had some brilliant days here and there, but overall it wasn't just this kind of daily sort of perfection that we at least get in the mornings, if not all day long. So it was a little bit rough at times, you know, a little bit rough, but here now this is more like normal. This is kind of what we would expect. So like I said, tide's at medium. It's a pretty new swell and got a decent enough size, so it's still throwing a barrel or two out there despite the fat water. And I think it's going to be like a 9-foot tide. So that's oh god, sorry, other scroll up here. So that's a big fat tide for us. It might not be working all the way through. It'd have to be a huge swell for it to work all the way through a 9-foot tide. But in the meantime, it's at about 4.5 feet. Still throwing some decent corners. I'm going to pause it because it looks like that set kind of died out and there's another one coming. So instead of trying to fill this with a minute full of rambling, I'll just pause it and we'll pick it up here in a second. All right, so that next set just seems to be working its way onto the Miramar Reef. Let's see what happens. See, my nice new flag is showing it blowing kind of off, side off. And hopefully it stays that way. Like I said, that squall out there, you definitely see some onshore winds that are blowing out there, but I think the offshore's strong enough to keep it at bay right now. Oh, hello, little girl. That's quite a scream. Let's see. Do something. Big turn. Yeah, not quite throwing a barrel. Just not quite shallow enough, I guess now. I'm sure probably some of the bigger bombs will throw a barrel or two, but this wasn't the set. But suffice to say, the surf reporters go surf, and it's just nice to have some good waves back out in front of the lodge. Wish you were here. Make it happen.